Hey, I'm Daniel, and I'm building a .NET job orchestrator called Didact, and this is another build in public video. So I've made some good progress on Didact over the last few days. I have found that one of the best ways for building Didact or any sort of public-facing tool is to start with the documentation. If you write your documentation and you go through your doc site and try to see the journey like you're a user who's visiting the doc site for the first time, I find that it can be pretty telling of how you should architect your platform, how you should build your app, what sorts of function calls you should put in your API or your SDK, and so on. So that's kind of what I've been doing for the last few days with Didact, is I've been combing through the doc site and trying to fill in any missing pieces or gaps that I feel like Didact has. So I've made some really good progress. I've spent a lot of time the last few days ironing out and adding to a set of CLI commands that are going to be really helpful. Specifically, I'm adding some new commands for the engine and the UI, as well as some configuration commands to create configs, set configs, inspect configs, and so on. And I think that's all going to turn out really, really nicely. I've also been cleaning up some of the core concepts. Those are looking a lot better now. And then I'll be adding a few guides here soon, at least just some basic stuff to get started with version 1, and then no doubt I'll add some better guides later. What I'm trying to focus on right now is one last architectural gap that I feel like I have in the platform, which is flow library deployments. Those are tricky, and I've got most of it figured out, but there's a few pieces that I think I'm left trying to figure out still. I'm close, but I need to think just a little bit more. So I think I'm going to take a break for a little bit tonight, and I'm going to go play some Halo and let my brain recharge, because sometimes when you take a break and you just kind of let your brain flutter and just relax, sometimes the best ideas come to you when you're just having fun and relaxing. So that's it for this update, and see you in the next one.